playing sorry. Take two. Hello guys, this is Skadica here. We are playing CrackPack, the wonderful mod here from Minecraft, Feed the Beast. We're gonna travel around this world. We're gonna meet some interesting stuff. We're gonna do some interesting stuff. I'm gonna go to some other portals, and actually, in today's episode, that is my plan. See behind me, that is the town that I have inhabited. We're going to go and we are going to take over. One of the first things I want to show you about this wonderful mod is the fun fact that you can actually transform into any animal that you have killed. You can see I'm wearing some funky duds here that I've taken from a awesome dungeon, which is actually where my base is starting off set. So let's take a look at this. Forgot, I'm sorry. Get into that. Alright, so these are all the animals that I have happened to kill so far. And the bat. Let's transform into the bat. Batman, ha ha ha. The great thing about this is you can take on the characteristics of the animal or the mob that you've killed. So we're going to fly around a little bit here, fly back to our wonderful base here. You can see this is the town I've inhabited. It's not a big town, not much. Kind of poked around a little bit. Kind of upset. There's no Tinker's construct in this town. Really upset about that. Gonna have to fly over to another town to get some Tinker's construct stuff. But this is the interesting part. There is a water source here. There's some reservoirs stuff going on, and I'm gonna definitely get into some growing of some stuff here. As you can see, it is full of weeds, but we're going to have to fix that up later. Alright. So, but today's goal, and this is actually a dungeon, believe it or not. This brick house is a dungeon, and this is one of my... I love the way this dungeon is laid out, the way it's set up. I'll go ahead and turn back into my character. Back in here. Got a little cake here just in case I get hungry. Alright, upstairs is where I have started. I went ahead and just placed all these chests within reach. Yes, they are all empty. But I do have some items in this chest here. These are some items out of, and iron ingots is one of the things I need. Out of the dungeon, and I did some of that. Alright. So I get my quartz grinder I set up over here. I've got some of the ores I've already looked for. I got some tin, some copper, and some iron in here. I'm working on grinding up. Because you can actually... Let's go ahead and put that in there. Double the ores if you didn't know about that in the grinder. Let's look at that real quick. I'm sure you guys already knew about that, but the grinder, the quartz grinder here by Applied Energistics with that mod, it's relatively simple. You need 3 smooth stone, a wooden gear, some quartz of some sort, and 2 cobblestone, and that makes this. And then you just need a crank to put onto the top of it, and you just kind of sit here and you can spam click or just hold down and it just sits there and spins, but this takes a very long time. So we're gonna, once we get powered up, switch over to the pulverizer so we can modify that along. I got a couple items here. Some of the items I was using in my searches from dungeons, I got from dungeons, like some tempered blades and some awesome pickaxes and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and take our pickaxe, stone pickaxe I made to start with. A couple things we're gonna need first. Let's do is in this crafting station is from Tinker's Construct, which I love because you place it down and it connects to the chest. So first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to start off with making a turtle. If you're not familiar with the turtle mod, that's from Computer Craft. We're going to make the mining turtle, this one right here. Not going to go into the advanced ones yet, but in order to make a turtle, you need a diamond pickaxe and a turtle, which is just a basic turtle. In order to make a basic turtle, we need Computer Craft. Computer, which is just a couple items here. So, I forgot to make a chest. Let's start off with make a chest because we need that for our turtle here. So let's just go ahead and get that done. And that chest is made. Alright, we need to make some glass panes. I think you do that with a 6x6. Yep, that gives you 16 glass panes. There we go. Alright, so what was that recipe again for the turtle? Some iron. We need the computer first. Some smooth stone. Alright, so we just need one of these 16 panes here. We're gonna put there. Some smooth stone. Got 61. I was smelting. I got charcoal here I was making, and some redstone I picked up. Alright, so we got our computer here. Recipe for that again. Computer with chest. Let's go ahead and shift click that so we can speed this along. Alright. Now our sticks here. We need that. Let's go ahead and just combine those 6 there. And our 3 diamonds. Alright. So our 3 diamonds. There we go. Getting an upgrade, my first diamond. Nice. Alright. A mining turtle. So there we go. We've got our mining turtle. A really cool thing about this mod here, what we're going to need to make is a portal frame, which is actually this one right here, the portal frame from sorry. You need some bricks and a multi-mining tool. In order to make the multi-mining tool is really simple. A flint and steel, a stone pickaxe, a stick, and some kind of brick or some chiseled stone, which is relatively cheap. So actually the first dungeon I came across had a ton of bricks, so I got a bunch of those. And so we're going to put that in here. We're going to put that multi-mining tool beside it, and we get our portal frame. Pretty simple right there. So let's see. There we go. We see we use part of our mining, so we use 5% of this. What we need to do is, I forget exactly how many I need to make. Do we want to make it in this room? Yes, let's make it in this room. Come on, get rid of that. All right. So I want to make it. Let's see. I got my pickaxe here. Okay, so we're gonna go up that wall. So let's take this one out and this one out. See if I can do this with a minimum amount. You build this the same way you would build. There we go. And I need 3 more. Okay. A nether frame for a nether portal. Okay. Now, the only difference of this is now you take your multi-tool, which is now 50% used, and there we go. You say it says to go through portal, you have to sneak. Okay, so we are going to go into the mining world for the first time here. So you can see I can walk in and not do anything. Alright, so I've got my portal frame here. Alright, so over. This is my first time in the mining world on this server. So let's take a look at where we start off. I do know that the really cool thing about the mining world is we spawned inside of a town. That is awesome. That's because we built our dungeon. We built in a dungeon, which is part of a town. Okay, so let's transform into a bat again so we can fly around. And let's take a look at this. I could not have asked for a better placement of the portal. That was fantastic. So, looks like in this glass greenhouse we've got some actual food. Let's see if we can't draw this up a little bit. And we've got a smithy. Awesome. Is there going to be a Tinker's? There's a Tinker's and a railroad. Awesome. So, the really cool thing about, and there we go, our mining biome is, as you can see, there is no water in here because it does not rain. It does not rain in this biome at all. It also does not go dark. It does not become nighttime. It is noon right now, and it will always be noon. The only time that it is not daylight out is when it is raining in the overworld, which is pretty cool. Let's go over here. Let's get this drawn up real quick. So let's fly around. You got plenty of friendly mobs. You got the villagers. We've got this awesome castle here, which we're going to expand upon. I am definitely sure. We've got the keep here with the little tower and castle in there with a keep. We're gonna have some fun. Let's see what we can get out of the smithy here first. Sometimes they have really good stuff. Sometimes it's okay. Okay, so pulsating ingots already. Got some coal coke already. Some redstone alloy, fantastic, and some unknown dimlets. And a bronze pick. We'll take all of that. I don't use the unknown dimlets. That was not a... Okay. Alright. So, place my turtle right here. And I got that coal coke from the thing over there. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to set it up to excavate. So we'll just type in excavate real quick. Alright, in space, and then the size of the hole that we wanted to excavate. We're going to do a 9x9 hole. What this is going to do is it's going to do a 9x9 square all the way down. You can see I had already put in the coal coke here. It's got a 3200 ticks. I got 18 of them that I went ahead and put in there, so that's going to burn down that as time goes. So what it's going to do is it's going to go straight forward 9 blocks, over 9 blocks, and back and forth until it reaches the bedrock. So we've got that command in there. Let's go ahead and enter, and let's let it do its thing. Now, what I did, because I didn't want to waste my fuel on mining up all this dirt that I don't need, is I drop down a little bit. Now what this turtle is going to do is it's going to mine all of this 9x9 block. All the way down to bedrock. And when it's full, because it's only got its own inventory certain size, it's going to come back in here and it's going to drop it off in this chest. Alright, so what I'm going to do is we are going to be back in a little while as this works its way through and gets down a little bit further. So for infinite renewable source of energy, it might be worth it. So we're going to look at setting up a little area for that out here. Let's just take a look and see how far we've gone down. He's getting there. Don't think he's come back up yet. Let's take a look. Getting at marble. I love the marble. Oh, he did. We missed it. Okay, well, let's do this then. Just so I can show those of you that have not really used the turtle before, one of the cool things about it, if I can click on him, is alright, see, there he goes. He's going to come up to the chest. He's going to put everything out of his inventory. You can see he comes to the surface, unload items. He loads everything except for the coal that he's using, which is almost over. He didn't get that far. He's used about half of it. And he is mining on level 60. We started him off on level 74. So he's got down 14 levels. So looks like he's used about one cold coke per. Alright guys, well that's going to be the end of this episode today. Stay tuned, I got a lot more fun stuff we're going to be working on in the next episode. I did do some stuff off camera in this episode. We'll get into that on the next one, and definitely going to do a lot more moving forward. You see I got some trees growing behind me, which is part of my new tree farm, which we will explain in the next episode of how we build that. And we might get a quarry up and running and keep going. Definitely got some stuff moved over here so we can get some stuff going, and get a lot of machines. We're going to get Essence Berry Farm going and some other things. So